Which is my elders.
Yeah, my son, Dike.
Obviously, yeah. Just, you know.
I hope he's complete, sir. Very good. Because him and you didn't go He's coming. He's all right. Yeah.
Which is my father.
Yeah, my son.
Amaka? No.
How are you?
I'm not fine.
What is it again?
It's Dike. This is my brother, Dike.
What about Dike now?
I've told him to leave this land that my late father left for me. But he refused.
But Amaka, my son, this land does not belong to you.
Why?
This land belongs to Dike.
It's not possible, and it can never be possible.
Amaka, during the dedication of Dike, the money realized that day was used to buy this land.
We are calling.
Used to buy this land. Therefore, that land belongs to
Dike.
automatically, the land belongs to Dike.
Yes. You hear it?
It's my land.
That is it.
Save yourself the stress.
You will
lose the journey.
Did I hear anybody say that this land belongs to Dike?
Yes.
This land, belongs to who?
Belongs to Dike.
Dike here.
Evil elders. That this land belongs to Chukwemeka. Akamadi.
Dike. Nga.
That's the
land belongs to my son.
Exactly.
What's happening now?
I told you. This land belongs to me. Dike, I told you this land belongs to me.
Oh! What kind of stupid elders is this now, eh? I'm something that will just...
Hoba. Oh, fuck it, the Jawan. Oh, fuck my baby. I got no base yo. Makana. Ooh, I didn't move. Baba God is in control of his world. Therefore, find your key. Note your clues. Mind your boundaries. Gaga. I said, find your key. Note your clues. Mind your boundaries. Gaga. Because Hoba. Nkembu boko nisi tumpamuku obejidaka Omo onwem onye chini adu wey ajunoka juju chiaka wo Igbo bibo Mother wessing and well abstract friends No nye komitaram si and them Asolenu solani wande mo Gaga That is why Uwa Gakatiro Gabazu Nantaba no punya left Gaba Ziggy zaza Ahalinta waka Eji ala chose Ahalinta Political follow Eji ala chose Ahalinta Religion gonti Eji ala chose If you know Soji you meet the point because the Lord delivers man from every problem except the one that will take him out of hard. Hoba. I mean that our lives are in our dreams. Hence, my below true to life personal experience. While I was in a city as a house girl, I found myself in a dream among my 8th grades in a public pump with our buckets lined up and being filled in town. The activity was supervised by some black boys. Suddenly I heard, remove the bucket. We turned out my own, and the bucket vanished. Next, a finger pointed at me, and a voice directed that I stand aside, which I did. Surprisingly, there appeared Lord Jesus Christ in our midst, in his earthly picture that we all know. Instantly, he removed the towel from his neck and threw it at me, and the towel landed on my neck and fitted itself perfectly. When everybody has fetched the water and left, the Pope vanished together with the boys at Lord Jesus. Alas, I turned to my right and started movement. I reached two parallel routes, a railway with thick forests by each side and on 3rd Avenue, where people struggled, nudged, and elbowed each other for space. I did not sight anybody on the railway, yet started negotiating it. An acquaintance saw me heading to the lonely lane, dashed out from the avenue to drag me to join them, but I pushed her away. Hoba. Nkembu wakunisi tumpamnuku obejidaka. Few steps on the railway, there stood a black man on my way. He carried a container of a burning fire on his head, held a sword on his right hand, and strapped a dagger on his waist over his short knicker. He roared at me.
Who are you?
Okwam, I wondered and replied, I am Diana of Wanedi of the Nemo of Ezokomo.
Okay, Diana. What would you
Secretary.
like? Diana Enemo. Pass.
He ushered me through. I scarcely passed the guard, wondering the meaning of secretary, and looking up above, at which there appeared a reporter's notebook and a pen. Okay, I exclaimed, on facing front to continue my movement. I nearly collided with a black pregnant woman who stood on the road. She carried a load on her head, strapped a child on her back, carried another child on one of her hands, hung a handbag on her shoulder, stood on a high-heeled sandal. In her stressful state, she smiled broadly at me as I screamed at her, Mamani, and she gave way too. Hoba. Nkembu wakunisi tumpamnuku obejidaka. No sooner I passed her than challengers trooped out from the forest and fought me, but I defeated them all. One of them asked me, who said you will be a secretary? Eventually, I started a secretarial school, graduated, worked, and retired as a secretary. After the fights, I continued my movement and sighted ahead on the rail where a python snake vomited a basin-sized diamond and waited for my arrival. As I drew close, a bird cried and a pussycat materialized at the back of the python and chopped off its head. Jim, make I hold the real story here. With these experiences, I could withstood and understood my experiences of December 1991 that gave birth to my write-ups, books, publication, and music. In the 90s, when my write-ups started circulating, in my hometown, Ezinuzo Kubwa, Abuja, and in my place of work, ọchakwu ọda ijere ọchakwu ọda ijere ise nne mmụọ adakapụtanụ ọmọ igbo awaba anya ọchakwu ọda ọchakwu ọda ijere. By my write-ups, I started answering many names and persecution, but I did not lose sight of assisting my family members. Suddenly, one makofe na mmiri kumaka nazo anti niazotazo munyazo nyazotara otherwise agbagbo na mmiri iburum igana hoba 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 nkembu ọkụ n'isi tumpam